Hello everyone. How's everyone doing? Some people here already. Welcome, welcome. Hello. Awesome. I used to have a Bluetooth keyboard that ran out of charge. Okay, now it works. Welcome everyone. Hi Warrior Maddie, hi Gal, hi Sheriff, hi Mo Tumen. Hey, I'm good, thank you. For those who don't know me, my name is Layla. I'm a 3D character artist in the animation industry. And yeah, I'm here to make characters. Nice to meet you. So I thought I'd give you an update on how this project is coming along, because we're gonna do another project today. I had another idea, so we're gonna do it. Hi, how are you? I'm good, thank you. How's your back? It's still not good, but it's getting there. It's better than it was 2 weeks ago. Thank you for asking. Yeah, so that's her. Now moving into recepology. Oh no, I'm lying. I moved into modeling her gun. This thing. That's what I'm modeling now. Not my favorite part of the process, but it looks really cool with the characters, so doing that off screen. And today I wanted to do something different. And for that, I brought some reference with me. Here it is. For those who don't know who this character is, quick backstory, she is one of the NPCs, but like main NPCs from the game called Stardew Valley, which is an amazing game developed by Concerned Ape. It's the developer. And that's what she looks like in the game, but I decided that because the game has such a great variety of characters, like a very diverse lineup, like old and young, and just very different looking characters, that I could like pick a few and make them, and it would be fun to see what they would look like in my style. If you would like to join me, I can give you a link to my Pinterest board where I've compiled all of those characters that I mentioned, so you can either just get a better idea of what I'm talking about, or yeah, just familiarize yourself with Stardew Valley if you don't know what this game is. Okay. I think I'm allowed to share that. Yeah. So I sent a Pinterest board. Привет, привет. Hey, about to start a new character. Yes, I am. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Sorry. Yeah, we're gonna start her now. Looking good, thank you. Hey Layla, hey G Roper. We topped the fun part, haha. Yeah, I mean, it's meditative in a way. Hey, X, hi. Hi Seba. I recognize you from 3D Mutiny, right? You're looking beautiful as always. Oh, thank you. Okay, with that said, okay, maybe a few more words. If you do want to join, and I'm gonna make it like an official challenge, I think, on my Discord and Instagram and wherever else I am out there. Yeah. So that's what you should see if you follow the link. Oh my god, that's bright. These are all the characters, and they look like this. Very pixelated. But there are lots of fan arts that you can follow. You can pick the one that you really like, or maybe you connect with. A quick disclaimer, this is my favorite character, but I decided to do Abigail because she's my second favorite. Yeah. Anyway. No more questions, so let's get started on a quick blockout. I will also try to save this as... just a second. Save it as not a Z tool, but as a Z project. Okay, and as always, if you have any questions about what I'm gonna be doing here, feel free to drop them in the chat. Okay, wrong side. How do you guys find the music? I switched it to a different station that I haven't played before. Seems a bit intense. Yeah, a bit intense, but okay. I mean, it's meant to be like a background music, so I don't want it to be too intense. It's very ravey. See, it's a bit of a hit or miss with Pretzel Rocks that I'm using. It's a website and they have some free tracks, free collections of tracks. Right now I'm playing VHS. Says like, be kind and rewind to sounds inspired by the 80s. Maybe we could go back to chill guitars. Okay. Layla, your sculpting skills are mind-blowing. Thank you. But so far, there are two spheres and a blob. Sometimes you'll have a typological turned on and you'd think that it would grab the mesh on the inside, but for some reason ZBrush decides not to do it from time to time, so you have to turn it off and like make sure this thing is masked, and then you can like pull it out. How's your week been so far? Also, let me know if you'll be sculpting with me. Doesn't have to be this challenge, maybe something else. It's always nice to know if I'm not alone. That's why I've been enjoying Discord servers for a while now. Well, for a few weeks now. I've been lazy lately. That's okay, there's time for that. I was so exhausted from work yesterday that I came back home and I was not being productive. I just think I watched playthrough of The Witcher 3. Just chilled to it, made myself not work, because usually when I watch that sort of stuff it's on the background. Which is not really healthy. But yeah, I let myself just chill and not sculpt. So a tip to block out the mouth, you grab a curved pinch brush and you draw out a line and you've got a mouth. Perhaps it's a bit too low. So let's block out some lips, curved pinch, and just like that, you've got a mouth. Also, she doesn't have a chin. Let's give her a chin. That's better. And don't worry about the low resolution. As soon as we subdivide it, we'll have more to work with. But I'm sort of into blocking out all the primary shapes with as low of a poly count as I can. Add a line or two with ZModeler if I need to. Overall, yeah. I feel like it's a key for stylized art not to go too high poly too quick. I see people do that and then they struggle with smoothing out all the details and making them look polished and stylized. Okay, this will do. I'm making something for my portfolio. Star Guardian Nico. Oh cool, is it from LOL? She's really cute. Doing good so far, glad to hear. Could you please add part 1 and part 2 when you continue the same model in different video parts? It helps navigate as I follow your video and try it myself. Yep. Are you yeah, I'm gonna try to change the video's name. Okay. Maybe a little bit later. Doesn't want to do it for some reason. But I see what you mean. I might not do 2 parts of the same character here. I might do the second one on my Discord. Purely because of, well, time, because I stream here every 2 weeks. And if I were to work on one character only once every 2 weeks, I would never get it done. We'll see. Working and doing stuff for my portfolio. That's awesome. Layla, what's good? Dunno, this? Do you know Crazy Frog? No? It's 8 gates from Discord. Oh, awesome. Crazy Frog, the cartoon character. Maybe I do. I love the soldier character you made. Thank you. It's not finished yet, but yeah, getting there. I'm working on a gun right now. Well, not right now, but off screen I am. What is the current resolution? 0. Oh, it's 17,000 points. But it's very low, and it's intentional. Amazing brush fully mesh cut. Yeah, it's the same as just normal mech cut. You can get it by Polygon. I think it's slightly adjusted, but it's the same as just normal mech cut, which is a free brush. It's from LOL. Yep. Peter's here. Hi. Hi, Peter. Continue to do what you're doing. You're lovely at it. Thank you. Sorry, I meant the Dynamesh resolution. I haven't used it yet. I blocked it out fully from primitives. There was no Dynamesh so far. Which mic do you use? It's HyperX something something. Quad something, I don't remember. But if you type in HyperX microphone, then you'll find it. There's a red version and an RGB version. Really cool. Hi. Hi, Concurry. I like something something. Okay. Do you speak Romanian? I don't. Not anymore. In school we had to learn Moldovan, which is pretty much Romanian. So I can understand if you write something, but I don't think I can reply in very good Romanian. Been too long. Okay, I think it's about time to insert her eyes. We can use a macro actually. And eyes. For some reason it's just one eye. Oh well. We'll make them smaller. Yeah, they might be a bit too big. We'll see. Okay, Abigail's eye color is sort of this nice blue. Ugh. Let's bring the focal shift down. Mask it. Hi Layla, how's it going? What was that micro thing? I think somebody asked me about my mic. So it was HyperX. Они похожи на мои глаза. Я завидую. Красивый цвет. He looks creepy. Let's tone it down ever so slightly. Trust the process. What I'd like to do is click Ctrl-Shift-D, duplicate them, kill all the layers, fill it in, delete higher. Let's fill it with flat color to reset the settings for the material properties, and I'm gonna inflate them a little bit more. Now let's slice them. Nice. Put hidden. Close holes. Close holes. Now we can zero mesh it. In real projects, do you make eyes from zero or do you have pretty ones? Yeah, I saw your message on Telegram, I just didn't have time to respond, sorry. I usually have an eye like prepared from the last project. So what I do, I'll just like change the scale or maybe like play around with how big the iris is in like ZBrush or Maya. And then I'll repaint the textures for inside the iris, but the main structure remains the same. Okay, so this is a bit more low poly. Yeah, that will do. Merge down. Ooh, then there's no history. Maybe I'll keep them separate for now. And as you can see, we've got some eyelids. Oof. We can crease the polygroups and then subdivide them. Like so. Okay. No, you entered some menu said micro and I popped out. Oh, I was macro, yeah. Macro append eyes, but it only appended one eye, whereas usually it's supposed to append two, from what I remember, so it was a bit weird. Yeah, macros can be useful. Can you repeat how you painted the eyes, please? Sure. I can rewind, I think. So basically took the base, not too dark, not too light color, and blocked out the iris. There's a little bit of like feathering off, so it's not one harsh fill. Then I masked that area and inverted it so I can only work on that area, on the base layer area. Then I color picked the same color and picked a color that is smaller in value and it's a bit to the left in the hue value. So basically if this is more turquoise, more green, this is more blue, more towards like sky blue. Goddamn autosave. Okay. So painted the gradient there, then took even a deeper blue, so even lower value and more to the left. And I'll explain what to the left means in my mind. And then painted it, and then finally took the lightest color from the base color and painted in some highlights. That's it, and then added a black pupil in the middle. Maybe some darker stuff on the top as well. So just basically creating a fancy gradient. And to the left is this So I was here for the base color. Oh, you can't see it because of my face. I was here, and then I would smoothly transition to the left, more towards this area, as I painted. But it doesn't mean that you have to do it the same way. Oh, what's wrong with the camera? Okay, it's more like it. Yeah. Hi, nice work. Thank you, Daniel. Oh, Abigail staring at me without the pupil gave me the creeps. Yeah. A bit cursed. Doesn't look much like Abigail now, but it's getting there. Getting there. Coloring in ZBrush is so smooth, I can't get the same feeling in other software, even when there are a ton of brushes in Substance Painter. Yeah, don't compare the two. Substance has a very clanky way that it interprets your brush strokes. I'd say ZBrush is way nicer in that regard. But they say 3D Coat is also really good. I've used it like a couple of times, so I don't really remember the feeling. Okay, so we'll stay like this for now. Let's add some nostrils. I prefer to have them separate as well. And I think it's gonna be just a portrait as opposed to a full character. How did you do the highlight in the eye? Highlight? Just painted it? You mean the bright turquoise thing? Just painted it? Oh, if you mean this one, I didn't paint it. It's a material called toy plastic. You can assign it to the mesh. You need to go into toy plastic, select M material, and then fill object. This head's amazing. Thank you. You were too kind. Very rough at the moment, so how about we add a neck? Did you see the trailer for the Transformers 1? I'm not a huge Transformers fan, so no, I haven't. Is it good? I have a feeling that I really want to make it bigger. Her eyes. Maybe this much bigger. This head's amazing. Okay. Yeah, oh, I see, thanks. Как легко у вас получается из примитивов получить более сложную форму. Это здорово. Спасибо большое. Примитивы — это сила. You already have the anatomy studied of your guy, or are you guided by some reference to create that character? It's both. I've studied anatomy, but also I never work without references, so I have references on the other screen, which I always cross-check with. I would not advise to sculpt something out of your head. Even professionals, like very veteran people in the industry, they will still use references, no matter what. Okay. And again, the key is keeping everything low poly, because as soon as you start stepping up on subdivision levels, you lose that control over your model. Well, don't lose it, but it becomes more tempting to jump between low res and high res, and then that's how bumpy surfaces start to happen. So yeah, to answer your question, even if I had every single muscle, bone, tissue, every single body part memorized, I would still use references. I actually thought it was fun. Not a huge Transformers fan myself, but I'll definitely go check it out in the theaters because I really love animated content more than live action. There? I think I've seen some of the original Transformer movies, but I was quite young back then. I love your process. You made it easy I made it easy by splitting the head into two parts and the eyes and do rough block out first. Now I kind of get better understanding how to approach it. Awesome. That was the whole point. So you guys feel less intimidated by ZBrush or blocking out or just sculpting in general, because it's so much fun. She needs a torso. Who am I to deny Abigail a torso? Quickly block it out. Okay, let's pretend that this area is shoulders. So I'll push them slightly back, chest a bit forward. And this will do for now. Do you have a scoop of brush strokes? I do. I did actually on the face. But for now it's just block out, so there is no need for brush strokes. How do you mask the part of the iris to start painting? Oh, sorry. To start painting, just control mask. No, control mask. And then control click on the canvas to invert it, and then you can start painting. Of course it has layers. Yep. Your workflow is efficient and informative. Thanks for sharing it. You're welcome. I also have a problem with the shoulders. I kinda messed it up. That's why blockouts are very important. Again, I do believe that for character artist position is crucial to know anatomy, but also anatomy can be very overwhelming, so throwing a bunch of anatomy books and crochets and buying scans and spending all that money trying to learn every single muscle might not be the best idea. Not all at once. I recommend studying blockouts from people who know what they're doing. I'm not making a very anatomically correct blockout at the moment, but there are some people out there. You can search for like stylized blockout, ZBrush or Blender, whatever, and there'll be some blockouts that separate body parts into like muscles, muscle groups. So I believe that's the way to learn when you're just starting out. There might be some teachers listening to me right now and disagreeing, and that's fair enough. It's just my way of learning. Doing anatomy studies also helps. Okay, she still looks quite freaky. I feel like her eyes are still sticking out too much. Yeah, trying to keep this line going from where we separated the head into two parts in a straight line towards the ear, like so. More or less. Might seem like I'm spending too much time on blocking out, but the thing is, if I move into details way too soon, I won't have a very solid base to go off, which can lead to me making more mistakes later down the line. I really want to add, like, give her nostrils. I think I call these nostrils. They're kind of like outside parts of the nostril, and yeah, maybe I'll need to do it on the higher subdivision levels. So there are some limitations to the block out for sure. What's the importance of perspective? Good question. Well, it basically turns on the perspective, and you will rarely ever see models without perspective. It's just a orthographic view, which is this one, is what would I use it for? Or maybe lining up drawings that don't have perspective either. Sometimes 2D artists will specifically draw stuff without perspective in a way. It can be helpful for that. But I always prefer to like keep it on for most of the time, and then when I need to mask something or work on something without perspective, without perspective, then yeah, I switch it off. Yeah, I need to decide how far I'm gonna take this sculpt now. Am I adding the arms? How would you create the character's throat if it was for animation? Good question, and I've shown it before many times on every single character that I do. I open their mouth, so you can check out any of those streams, because I don't think I'll get to it today. If I do, I'll show it, but it's a bit further down the line. It's quite simple actually, but there are a few ways of doing it, so my way might not be the best way. But in like, if I were to say it short, I basically take like a slice curve brush and try to cut in between the lips, so the upper lip part of the lower half of the head and then the lower part of the lip, and then I draw, no, I don't draw, I separate them, I believe, and then I carve out the mouth cavity, like the mouth bag for animation in the top and in the bottom part of the head, and then I connect them together and I sort of open the lips ever so slightly, and then there's like a cavity that I can now dynamesh, and yeah, you've got a mouth bag. This music reminds me of Final Fantasy, so relaxing. Oh, I can't hear it because I took off the headphones. It's nice. Hi Layla, hi Zed. How's it going? Well, in this case, there are just not enough subdivisions, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna insert a couple of loops here and there. She looks creepy. It will go away though. I know it. Oof. I wonder if can I dynamesh just one part? Yeah, I can. That's good. Well, this should do. Go to deformation, polish by groups. Maybe not. Maybe I'll turn off the color for now. It might be confusing me. So I just added, so I isolated the nose and then Control D. Did Control D to subdivide it, to just add a few more subdivisions on that specific part. Wonder if that's a good idea. Maybe. Before I do that, I just need to add her arms. Do I feel lazy today? Let's see how bad this will look. Yeah, that's about the arm's length, I think. So I'm gonna have to decide on the pose now. Am I giving her hands so she can hold the sword, or will it be just like 2 hands down? Because hands are very tricky to sculpt. Maybe I'll just bring them down. I'll be lazy. But then she could have she could hold the controller because she's a gamer. Decisions. What do you guys think? Proper hands or no hands? Nice work, Layla. Very clean. Thank you, Gabrielle. No, maybe I... I mean, just because I don't like sculpting hands and arms doesn't mean I shouldn't practice it, right? So let's do it. Hands and game controller. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Bună seara, bună seara. Для меня bună dimineața. Okay, let's not slice, but clip curve. See if it fails on me. And it didn't. What a surprise. Speaking of gamers, I always ask it, so I'll ask it again. Are you guys playing anything at the moment? As in, like, not this exact moment, it just recently. Any games? Abigail is a character from a game, or anyone who joined the stream later by making Abigail from Stardew Valley. Should have probably brought out at least one reference of her on the screen. And she's missing an elbow, which I also prefer to keep separate from everything else. Alan Wake 2. Ooh. Heard some great things about it. What is the game about? I downloaded Clive Baker's Jericho. Older? What? No. Right to read. Ooh. Creepy. It's an old game, isn't it? 2007. Have you finished the previous model? I mean Warhammer. No, not yet. I'm still working on it, but I can't show retopology in a different software here. So I'm modeling something else. Show must go on. This is just a speed sculpt. It's not gonna be a full-fledged model. This one. Again, adding more subdivisions where I need them to be. Oof. This will be her palm. I've taken a break from gaming, but the last time I was playing Witcher 3. Awesome, my most favorite game. Not kidding. It's a good one. Yeah, it's horror, but look at character design. When first time I saw, then I say before was better. Ancient Witch. Okay. I'm talking about Clive Barker's Jericho? Oh my god. This name. I don't know, cool game design. Like, I can feel the aesthetic of it. Not exactly my cup of tea, but looks immersive. Alan Wake is a survival horror game. Ooh. I have just started it, but so I don't know the complete story. Fair enough. Oh. What did I do? Probably gonna separate the hands out. And then mirror and weld. And it's more like it. I'm thinking the full body blackout, or like half body blackout, will take all of my remaining time. So I was thinking maybe it would be a good idea to focus on the face area a bit more today. And then we'll see whether I'll continue it in 2 weeks' time or not. Gonna give her some hair. Duplicate this one. Feeling hidden. Subdivided a couple of times. Now with the help of lasso tool, let's turn off perspective and draw out a sculpt, a rough sculpt area. He's got like a very defined, like a heart-shaped, you know, hairline. Closer. Awesome. Now let's go to subtool, extract, accept. Now we've got a base for our hair and dynamesh it. The Witcher 3 is your favorite game? That's nice. It's really addictive, the stories, the decisions, the dialogues. Yeah, I don't know. Guess it's like the Slavic folklore, because it was developed by a Polish studio, ZBrush Red. Yeah, just feels close to home for me. And yeah, they did an amazing job at imitating the tough decisions that Geralt had to make in the books, which I also read all of them. So yeah, overall really good game, recommend, 10 out of 10. You can see when you play it that people at the time who worked there can't vouch for CD Projekt Red anymore, and there were like some rumors going around that a lot of employees who were on the first, or like on the Witcher 2 and Witcher 3 games have left ever since. But yeah, you can tell that for that game everybody was super passionate to make it happen. All the quests, even side quests, were very immersive, not throwaway at all. All of your decisions matter, and I'm not exaggerating. So Abigail's got a hair about this long. I'm gonna pull it out a little bit, dynamesh it, smooth it out. Her inch. Fires. So I'm just quickly blocking out some of her hair. Джерико переводится как Ерихон, как название древнего города, где проснулось древнее зло, и для его ликвидации отправили отряд Джерико. Окей. Джеричо. Got it. So Jericho is a name of an ancient city where like an evil spirit resided. And then they sent out the troops to annihilate the spirit or the ancient evil. They ran the show, it got worse by every season. I won't waste my time on the next season. You're talking about Witcher? Yeah, just don't. If you've never read the books or played the games or care about the legacy of Witcher, then the show is fine. Show's fine. If any of those apply to you, it's painful to watch. That's my personal take. Apparently showrunners decided to stray away from the main story because they said they could do better than what Sapkowski has written, the author of the books. But yeah, we all know how that went. But I've talked to some friends who read the books and they said that you just shouldn't treat it as like canon. Or yeah, just never compare it to the books and then it's good fan fiction. So that changed my outlook on things. Okay. Oh, poor Abigail. What have I done to you? Maybe we could give her some eyebrows. This here, did you download it, the brush? Yeah, I get asked it every time. I have some brushes that I downloaded years ago. This one is by Art Heroes Marlon R. Nunes. So, yeah, I think I downloaded it at some point years ago. Sometimes I use it. You're welcome to follow the link and find it. Same link that appears up here, like on the screen. Ah, can you see it though? No, this one, sorry. Artheroes.com. Okay, now we've got some eyebrows. Even if the show is not canon to the game or books, it can still be good, but this one just feels messed up. Yeah. I feel you. Maybe we'll remove the creases. Now Abigail's wearing this vest kind of thing. So I'm thinking I could sculpt the body separately and then add the arms later. The reason being is because... Oh. I want to dynamesh this whole thing together to start working on, like, blending everything. Another thing that we probably should do is give her eyelashes. Everything looks better with eyelashes. Hello, Miss Layla. Okay, yep, I think I read everything. Pardon me. Okay, I will be ending the stream in 15 minutes time, so if you guys have any questions, please let me know now. If not, then I'll just continue sculpting. This here IMM, did you download it? Yeah, I think I answered that already. I did download it. Here is the link. When I hover over it, there it is. It reminds me of Lycee Liu. Lycee Liu. Lucy. Oh, okay. I feel like her body is not big enough. I feel like it's much bigger. Same goes for the arms and hands. That's the beauty of keeping everything low poly. You can readjust it very easily. Okay. You play Jared show? No, probably not. It looks a bit too horror-y for me. Oi, boa tarde, direto do Brasil. Boa tarde. Oh yeah, did answer. Sorry, I was distracted that time. It's okay. Oof, this blobby ear will need some work. But I mean, as long as the base is there, we'll be able to do something about it. Yeah, her hair will need a lot of work as well. Kinda has these waves throughout her design, like these locks going in the wavy pattern. So that'll be a fun thing to figure out next time. Don't think I'll have time to do it this time. Portuguese, perfect. I can understand a little bit of Spanish, but not Portuguese. I feel like she's coming out looking a bit too adult. And I was aiming more for like a young adult kind of vibe. Like 20s. Привет, как выбирать угол перспективы или его указывать в требованиях как полигонаж? Спасибо. Выбирать тут, а если выбирать с директором, ты просто говоришь им, ну хороший 50 для портретов, то есть то, что по дефолту уже неплохо. Вот это вот. Но я люблю работать с более плоским углом. Все зависит от того, где ты будешь это потом рендерить и показывать с текстурами. Если это там в майке или в блендере, тебе нужно указывать ту же перспективу, что и в ZBrush, чтобы оно оставалось таким же. Иначе тебе могут присылать там ревизии по ZBrush, а потом ты это рендеришь в каком-то другом пакете, и оно по-другому выглядит. И, короче, получается такой конфуз. Поэтому просто держи ее одинаковой. Alright, there was a bit of a little question about how to choose the angle of perspective. Completely forgot to draw. Yeah, so I'm working with 85 right now. Usually 50 is a good starting point as well. Okay, now I need to combine the head with the eyelid. Reach down. Oh, no. So, merge down. Awesome. Now, subdivide it one time. And let's push in anything that we see here from the head inside. I have a question about shaders. Is there any way to send shader information to an Navisoft? No, not from ZBrush. These are not shaders. They're not considered shaders. Well, these ones aren't. If you're using Redshift, then they are considered shaders, but they only work inside of ZBrush. So I would say no. There is no way that I know of to send shader information. Because they are matte caps, they're not even shaders. No other software, to my knowledge, will understand ZBrush matte caps. Hide the hands for now. think I'm gonna do something like this. ZBrush, I mean, yeah. I love seeing women dominating the world in everything. Okay. I don't think I'm dominating anything, just sculpting geeky stuff. But thanks, I guess. Thanks for your enlightenment, Layla, just saying before you end your sculpt. You're welcome. You guys are too nice to me. Okay. So the question is, do I open her mouth now? I could. I'll save next. Yeah, that's not bad. Now, close holes. Close holes. Now I can open the mouth. To the question that somebody asked, how do you like create a throat or a mouth bag? This is how I do it. Now an important thing to remember, turn on your polygroups, turn off the lines, and let's check. You see the green inside her mouth? That's her throat sticking into her, well, mouth cavity. So what we could do is do flip curve, and it's still there. Okay, we'll get rid of it. Just pushing it in. Let's see what's going on here. Oh. She's got an open mouth and it looks weird, but we'll fix it in just a second. I think I'm gonna use Dynamesh this time, but usually I would grab and do Remesh by Union, but it can create some artifacts here and there Yeah, like in this areas, it might not weld it properly. And I have to go in and manually weld it. It'd still be an option. Okay, why is there a hole in the top? Okay, so the head is also clipping through. Let's see, now it's fine. Awesome. Now let's dynamesh this one with high resolution. Maybe not this high. I see some issues already. Her lips are too thin. Okay, this is better. And from here, I would usually grab some ZBrush guides and try to guide ZBrush in the ways that I wanted to create the topology. Maybe one around here, from the mouth. Around the eyelid. ZBrush. Let's go. And first one usually is not the best one. You can see there are lots of odd places. So we could try is to retry. Okay, so this is better. Still not ideal. Yeah, how about we come back here, add a few more guides, like so. Holy guacamole, have a new crush. Abigail can do it to you. Name is Abigail. Music has been great. That's great to hear. Again, not the best. I want to smooth out this area, and this area. Can you try again? And it's worse. I just really am not a fan of what's happening here. Привет, может, знаешь, можно ли в ZBrush сделать мир по локальной симметрии объекта, примерно как ты можешь сделать Mirror and World? Спасибо. Ну, по локальной, чтобы оно в объекте осталось. И обычный Mirror, то оно флипает. Тут все зависит от того, как ты используешь вот эту вот кнопочку, и можно Dynamic On или Dynamic Off выставить. И оно будет давать абсолютно разные результаты. Мне нужно просто посидеть, посмотреть, с чем ты именно работаешь, чтобы понять, что тебе нужно. А обычно вот это вот изменение на включать, выключать, Dynamic меняет результат. Если нет, есть еще одна такая полезная штука. Называется Smart Resymmetry. Но это для того, когда ты что-то поделал на одной стороне и забыл включить симметрию, тебе нужно вернуть это. Ты, короче, берешь, маскируешь ровно вот половину объекта, которая была изменена. Потом, допустим, я тут нарисовала бубу. И забыла включить симметрию. По-моему, Smart Resymmetry это сделает на другой стороне. Вот. Не знаю, если это полезно. Скажите, пожалуйста, с чего следует начинать изучать ZBrush? С чего-то небольшого. С портрета персонажа или лучше даже с какого-то предмета, как сундук или там оружие, или... Наверное, оружие не лучше, потому что это hard surface. Что-то такое, что можно полепить, но не выгореть в процессе. То есть что-то небольшое, может предмет из вашего окружения, какую-нибудь фигурку там, или стакан, или что-то поинтереснее. Но не полного персонажа. Это может занять месяца разбираться в всей этой... во всем цикле создания персонажа. Okay. That's why I never use ZBrush. All beginners must be sent to Pavlovich. Yeah, okay. If you want to just learn ZBrush, Michael Pavlovich's got a really good course. Well, not even a course, it's a free resource online on YouTube. You can find his stuff there. But for now, I have to go, guys. I think I'm gonna retry. I'm gonna roll back ever so slightly to this mesh, so next time I know what I'm doing. Let's file save. Anyway, it was great chatting to you all. If you do decide to sculpt anything from Stardew Valley, please send me a message. And once I'm done with Abigail, I think I'm gonna start like a challenge on my Discord, which brings me to it. I've recently created it. We chat there. You can ask for feedback there, or just, yeah, hang out. Invite people. Here is the link in the chat. You're welcome to join. I'm building a small community there for anyone who wants to be there. Yeah, Abigail is starting to take shape, but there's still a long way to go. She still looks like an alien, which will be fixed. Have a good day. Bye, Layla. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.